All right, so there you go. There is the main little riff of Seek and Destroy. Now, I'm not going to go through this note by note, teaching you how to play the riff. There's plenty of videos out there. There's tabs out there that can do that. What we're going to do here is we're going to take a little bit more look at the knowledge part of it, how this riff connects to scales, and yeah, we're going to basically rip all that apart. And yeah, it's called music theory. Don't get all scared about that word. But yeah, you want to understand what you're playing. You don't want to just be constantly playing, riff after riff, song after song, and not learn anything from it. So that's what we're going to do here in this lesson. So yeah, let's go ahead and go for it. All right, so this whole riff is in the key of C. And most of the song is actually in the key of G, but this part is in the key of C. More specifically, actually A minor, and A minor is relative to the key of C major. If you're not sure about that, don't worry about that. Let's just think of this as the key of A minor. That's really what it is. So what that's going to connect to is, hopefully you know the scale. If not, then you might be in a little bit of trouble. But learn this scale. This is an A natural minor scale. I think my E string, my G string's a little out of tune. So yeah, if you're not sure how to play that, that's what you want to research that. I'll go over it really quickly here. Basically what you do is you start with, if you know your pentatonic scale, that's a good place to start. The 5th fret, that'd be like the first scale that you would learn, when you're, most likely when you're learning lead. Then you're adding some extra notes. So on the E string and the A string, you're going to play frets 5, 7, and 8. Then you go to the D string, you're going to play frets 5, 7, and 9. And then only 5 and 7 on the G string. Then on the B string, frets 5, 6, and 8. And then we're going to play frets 5, 7, and 8. So 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. 5, 7, 9. 5, 7. 5, 6, 8. And then 5, 7, 8. Of course, you can go right back there. So that is our scale, our A natural minor scale. So what we're going to do is we do our little peloton. Whoop. We do these. We have these notes right here. This note and that note is not really in our scale. That note's not right there, and then here's our E. We could go up here to E up here. But in either case, this note is not in our scale either. But what these are called is flat 5 and flat 2 notes. When we're playing chords, we kind of think of it as a flat 5 chord, flat 2 chord. The flat 5 that's the iconic, evil note, made famous by Tony Iommi. So if we played chords with the scale, we'd have those as our chords. And then, yeah, we could play some stuff in the air. And that sounds fine, but if we go and add in, say, a flat 5, it can sound a little bit more more evil sounding. Yeah, that flat 5 really gives that really growl, that evil kind of sound. And then, so that's, again, if we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we took that 5 and brought it down by half step to play a flat 5. Now, now what we got here, 1, 2, 3. If we actually play that note, take the 2, bring that down, play that, then again, it gives you that more darker, evil kind of sound. So that's why it's very popular to play flat 2s and flat 5s within, you know, the metal genre. And that's what's happening here. That part. That's our flat 5. And then 1, 2, 3, flat 2. So that's a flat 5 and a flat 2 right there. That's what we're playing. So our little, we're having the A string chug, and then we're having this. This note is within our scale. That's the 4. We're hitting that flat 5 we were talking about there. So hitting it quick and coming back to a note that's in the scale. And hit our open A string again. And then we're going to hit our note that's in the scale, our root actually. And we're going to hit that flat 2. And then coming back. So we're always coming back to our note within our scale, but we're quickly hitting the flat 2 and the flat, a flat 5 and our flat 2. Yep. So that's something really important, you know, to really know. So you could do that in single notes, or again, like we did here. You can go ahead and add those in, and whenever you're playing like a progression, play the flat 2 and the flat 5 chords. You know, mix those in there, and you can come up some really cool stuff with, you know, with that. You're still playing the key of A minor, but you're just playing some of those little more darker kind of chords in there. You know, they're not necessarily within the key, but that's okay. So there you go. There's that. And then after that, we have, again, we hit our pedal tone there. And then we're going right back into key. Here's, so that, these 2 notes, that fits in there. So actually our 5th and 6th tones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're playing that. Going to hit that note, which is of course in our scale. Then we're jumping up here to this note. That's a scale. And back to our root. So all that is within our scale. Yeah, it's still out of tune. That's all right. So all of that second part is within our scale, but just this first part, just have a quick little flat 5, quick flat 2, and that's it. Now when we get done with that, so it slides up. So what it's playing, here's again, we played in the scale, here's an E right here, just sliding up to the E right there. So those are within the key. And that note is actually within our scale too. It's this one. I'm just playing the next pattern up. But it's this note right here. It's our second note. Here's our first note. Playing that. So it's this second little run here is really focused around the second pattern after that, which is if you know that one, then analyze it. If not, then just don't worry about it. We got some kind of repeating this. We just have our root right here. We're repeating this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're just going. All that's in our scale, in our key. Then we go. Just kind of going down the line. You can almost think of this as a chromatic note. We're playing it so quickly, but we're playing the second again. There's 2, flat 2 to 1. And then we're sliding back down to our G in here. So all this in here, that's in scale, in our key. That's in the key. That's in the key. We just added that flat 2 in there. Yep. Quick flat 5. Flat 2, and the rest is in the scale. And then the second part, that's all in our scale. And then hitting the flat 2, and hitting our 1. And it's sliding down to the 7th tone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And really, that's it for that. So what you want to do is you want to learn your A natural minor scale. It's go research it online, Google it up. You can go to YouTube and you'll find some videos on that. They'll go over that, and you want to learn that scale because that's what most of this riff is really centered around. And then there's another scale after that if you want to learn that scale. So you can learn that. If not, then no big deal. You can just realize that, when we play this part, all it is just taking this part of the scale. That's our root. Just go over here to our root and repeating it again. Repeating the same thing. It's the same exact notes, but just in a little bit different of a spot, different position on the neck. So yeah, learn that, and then just start analyzing like we did here in this video. Rip it apart, analyze it. Again, when you're playing, start using some of the flat 5s and flat 2 chords when you're just jamming. So yeah, all of this helps out, not even just single notes, but it helps you out with all the chords and stuff. So yeah, work on that, and if you have any questions, let me know. All right, we'll see you in the next one.